picture in picture. I can't stand picture in picture. Yeah, lightning. Yeah, I can't see no movement at all. So I imagine there's no rats here. It's thunder in the distance, way off. Right, okay, so I've been out here quite a while and there's nothing. No heat source at all. Okay, I'll end it here. Well, at the moment I'm looking for rats. It's 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm just seeing if I can see any after seeing that one the other day. But it looks like it's all clear. As I said the other day, or yesterday, it's the first rat I've seen in my garden. I'm just going through the colour chart and see if there's anything that's going to be better. No, I think the grey is better. Yeah, I think this one's best. I don't know what they call it, white hot. But I certainly can't see nothing. And it's raining, we've got a little bit of lightning coming on. Every now and then it flashes.
I've just heard that Terry's going to Pete's Air Gun Farm on Saturday the 1st of August. The opening times is between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. and the postcode is CM135H. So if you can make it, come along and meet Terry. He won't be selling anything, he'd most probably be buying stuff.
Slightly out of my,
Terry, you might want to know this about us. We begin to emerge from our burrows or nests. Because human activity is decreasing, it is the safest time for them to start foraging for food, midnight to 3 a.m. This is typically when they are most bold, traveling along familiar paths to collect food, build nests, or scavenge. They typically return to their shelters to hide before daylight breaks. So at 3:21 you might have been a little late to see us. Even so, we will still watch your shooting each day on Terry's Daily Diary, because with you we all know we are safe around you.
Right, I just want to show you the size of that bead against the 2.2 pellet. There's not much difference, is there? Maybe half a mil. Alright, good morning. I'm with the DRS again today, and what I want to try and do is look through the camera. Now, on top of the wood what's holding those furniture blocks are beads. You can just about see them if you look. They're like a whitey greeny colour, then a pink. I noticed one's fell off. I glued them on yesterday. Anyway, so I'll start recording and zoom in so we can just see. So you can see the beads there. And what I've got to try and do is just get over the top of it to hit it. It's going to be a quick shoot because I just I've got to go out. So we come down, get on top of this one here. Oh, moving the wrong way. Yeah, I'm moving the wrong way. Oh, just pulled his trigger and the safety's on. Bloody hell. Okay, I'll try again. Now you can see how small these beads are there. And that's took that one out. So I've got, I don't know what I've got, four more now. The only trouble is we've got a Wi-Fi delay, and this what makes it look. Oh. This is what makes it a little bit hard, you know. And moving the rifle as well, what with the time delay. Yeah, it's just very, very awkward. I'll take that green one, I think. No, the time delay is a little bit off. I was taking that pink one out, but as you see, well, when I play it back, you'll see a time delay, and I think also I got one more bead because one's fell off. The wood's got wet, and so the super glue is not holding them. But it's 2 out of 2 anyway. So at the moment. Yeah, the time delay is terrible, but it could be the weather doing this. to me, this is interesting. You know what I mean? So I might forget about that because the time delay is just not on. So I'll take that green bead, and that's that green bead gone. So out of all those beads, I took out 3. The rest fell off. Right, okay, so what we could do is go for the furniture blocks. Now, the furniture block there has got a pellet in it. And it looks like another pellet in there. I'm with a fresh tin of wasp pellets. Okay, so yeah, that's a clip. I'm still recording on the screen because what happens the other day when I was doing this with the Zulus, I hunted high and low for the video. I thought it was being captured on the phone, and it wasn't. It's being captured on the scope, and of course not realising that, I hunted high and low on that my phone, thinking none of the video was, or none of the footage was captured. It weren't until I took the SD card out and found out that through the phone it saves on the scope. Right, okay, so, and I still can't see that little man, but we've got rats down here hiding. That's a dead rat. As I say, it's going to be a quick video, this one. Another one there. Yeah. Yeah, when you'll see this footage, you should see the time delay is not very, very good. Yeah. Okay, that's all 3 rats gone. So there's not much I can shoot because those beads are gone. Target. We'll take a group shot. So that's 1. It's 2. It's 3. Oh, I had an email the other day I meant to mention about why do I not do reviews on rifles. Well, no one's ever asked me to do it, you know, in a way of shops. There's not many shops around this way, and I think they wouldn't ask anyway, but the email says, you know, also you don't recommend stuff. Well, that's true, because if I recommended these pellets, they might shoot terrible out your rifle. And in, say, the DRS, if I recommend this rifle, you might not be able to get on with it, you know. So I don't recommend. I'll say if it's good or not. But to recommend, no, you know. If you understand what I'm saying. And I don't know how many shots I've taken now, so. That ricocheted onto the bell, that one. Through the scope I could see a little bit of puff of blue air. I did put oil in the barrel yesterday, but I cleaned it, yeah, I thought I cleaned it right out, but as you can see, that's a tidy little group. And I don't know how many shots I've taken. Some pellets a little bit tough to go in, you know, but they're still shooting on target. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how many pellets, but that is very, very small. So we go for individual dots. I'm not quite sure if I put this target, this spotted target, on my site so you can download it and print it off. I'm not quite sure, I'll have to recheck. So we're going up to the top one that just shot above it. That's it. Yeah, someone said about bench rest, you know, why don't I do bench rest shooting competitions? I don't think I'm good enough to do that. Knowing that I'm too old to travel anyway now. Oh, I moved on that one, but that's a similar shot as that one anyway. Looks like I've got two complete spots gone. So I'm on the second line. Yeah, just below it. I think if that was bench rest, I would have 2 X's and a couple of 10s, maybe 3 X's. So we've been taking that one. Yeah, it's not bad when you're shooting really cheap pellets. Yeah, it can't be bad, can it? You know, these wasp pellets shooting well out of this DRS. One's gone as a group. I'll finish this card off and then I'm going to call it a day because I've got to get out. Doesn't look too bad though. Quite sure about that one. No, just on the left hand side of that spot, low. Yeah, if that was a bench rest card, I'm not quite sure how many points I would be getting. I know I got a couple of X's, maybe. Oh, that ricocheted on the bell. So I'm on the bottom line now. Yeah, the wasp in this gun is very good. I mean, I said about those range masters the other day, or about a week ago. I mean, they're a very, very good pellet. But too expensive, you know, well, for me, too expensive. And when you can buy these sort of pellets, and they're shooting okay, not as good as the range masters, but good enough, you know what I mean? Last one. Yeah, so I'm looking at those targets, and I think if that was a bench rest target, I'll be getting quite a few X's. Yeah, I'm well pleased with that. Yeah, I am a firm believer, just to get your crosshairs on that target and pull that trigger, and also the weight of the trigger, for me is very, very important. To know as soon as I just touch it, it's away, you know what I mean? I'm going to take one more shot at the 6mm hole. No. Okay, so that's the end of the video. I'll turn off. Alright, scope's off. Now, you might not see the time delay because if it's not being captured on my phone, and it's capturing on there, there won't be no interference on this scope, whereas on the phone the time delay was very bad. But even so, not bad little shoot. Showing all the beads fell off, well, apart from 3 what I hit. So if you like this video, just give it a thumbs up, leave your comments. I couldn't, sometimes I don't reply to comments because I can't. It's all down the internet if I got it or not. This morning when I came out, I was looking for rats at 3 o'clock, and I might add that video onto this one. But I was looking for rats at 3 o'clock to see if I got any, and I couldn't see none at all. But we had thunder, lightning, rain, you know. I mean, the table was all wet. But I like to answer comments, but sometimes I can't. Very, very poor internet around here, and that can't be helped, you know. And again, if you enjoyed the video, just give it a thumbs up and leave your comments, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.